I am Jennifer. I am an intuitive life coach, and I also coach entrepreneurs. And I have the ability to clear people's limiting beliefs on a subconscious level, and I can integrate new truths that is propelling them forward. And I also share messages from their true self. So I'm kind of like channeler, a messenger about what their real selves wants me to share with them at that moment in their life. So that's how we can work through different areas that where they have like blockages or that are holding them back.
So how important is to put things on a surface level so we can see it and work through them?
Oh, I can't stress enough how important it is, because so we have our conscious mind, right, and our subconscious mind, and our conscious mind is 5% or less of who we are and like how we operate. And so all our programming, to say it like that, it's almost like a computer game, and all the programming language, our subconscious mind is actually the 95%. So that's almost everything that we are and where we're coming from. And so I used to be a psychologist, and with most therapies, you are working on that subconscious level. But it's like you're looking at the top of the iceberg and you're just looking at that and working with that ice sculpture. Well, everything is below sea level, below the water. So underneath the water. So, if you want to make changes, it's really hard work if you're going to change the computer game. If you are in the computer game, right, you need to go back to the coding language and rewrite your limiting beliefs, rewrite the programming language, and that's how you create a new computer game. That's how you redesign your own reality.
You can read all the books and you can do all the online programs, but I think it's important to work with a therapist.
So 2 things I want to say about that. So I used to read every book about, for example, the law of attraction, and I watched The Secret. I meditated for 8 years. I went to thousands of seminars on personal development and business growth. But I still realized like I was making slow progress, and I felt like something deeper within me, like something from like when I was 0 or like 2 or 3, something from very long time ago was holding me back, and I needed to dig really, really deep. And all I learned is like in those, if we talk about the programming language, the biggest chunk of that comes from our age of 0 and 7. So it's really difficult to get there with your conscious mind.
Yeah.
So that you can get far a bit with like meditation or hypnosis, doing yourself, but you really want to have someone who can easily tune in on you and say, this is it. And so where most therapists go on the emotional level and like try to work with that, what I do and what other therapists maybe also do, or alternative coaches, is we go deeper on the energetic level and we create shifts there. And then automatically, because the energetic body is the driving source behind our physical, spiritual, emotional body, and so many more bodies that I don't know the existence of, you go straight to the root. It's so incredibly profound, and it doesn't require you to cry it all out. It just shifts you energetically, and you'll immediately notice that it changes your behavior because the root has changed.
Because we are in constant evolution. How triggers help us go that extra step up?
Remember we talked about ego and the differentiation between ego versus our true self. And so ego wants us to stay small and comfortable and not do anything crazy, and the causes like anxiety, insecurities, and fear. And our true self is like sees our bigger picture of our life, knows why we came here, and wants us to step into our greatness and like thrive, But most people, their ego is like so dominantly in their presence or in like active in them, that their true self, that's why many people say higher self, because it's almost like your higher self stepped away from you because there's almost no space for it, because ego is all around you. You're embodied ego, embodied your true self. You haven't really integrated that truth within you. And so ego is almost like, if you look at it in the sense of evolution, it's almost a celebration, because every time your ego gets triggered, it's a mirror for where you need healing on the inside. So, and when I started to realize that, I found it so more empowering, because I used to get really anxious when I felt anxiety, or I used to get really like talking myself lower and lower when I got like negative self-talk. But now I'm like, wait a minute, this is ego. What is my trigger and what is my weak spot? And so that creates the opportunity to evolve and grow and heal from that space.
If a tennis player wants to become the best tennis player, he hires a coach. Car racing, any sport, hire a coach. So if you want to become better, and the fact that we have the internet, it makes it easier to work with the right person. I think it's just someone that you feel good and close. Not everyone is for everybody.
It's hard to see everything about your own life if you are having that from the inside perspective. Sometimes if you are in it and someone like looks at it from the outside perspective, you can gain so much clarity in such a short amount of time that you don't have to really do it all alone. There's people who can like help you so quickly, and it can be so nice to know that someone's there for you and like supporting you and having that nourishing, loving energy of another human being that has your best interest at heart. Yeah, I think that's really a gift for yourself.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for this opportunity to chat with you.
Bye.